Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Monday? I am your host, Danarkage, and in a moment we're playing a new game, and it's actually new. It only came out a couple of weeks ago. It is called Romeo Is A DeadMan. It's from a famous game developer called Suda51, and it's going to be quirky, to say the least. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I've played some of Suda51's games before, so they are quirky. To say the least, it's going to be gloriously violent in ways that Cyberpunk probably was not. So I'm looking forward to it, but brace yourselves. So yeah, other than that, I've had a pretty good, nicely productive day at work. And that's it. I've also given blood today. So yeah, if I suddenly pass out and you see a stream of blood going everywhere, something's gone wrong. You shouldn't see that. I'm joking. But yeah, gave blood. It's my 20th blood donation. So yeah, donate a few times, a couple of times a year. I think it's between 2 and 3 times a year I go and give blood. My blood type is O positive, I think, which is I was going to say it's a universal one, but I don't think it actually is. Let me just find that out real quick. Oops. Did the wrong thing there. There we go. Is or where's the plus symbol? O positive is not the universal donor, or negative is the true universal donor. O positive is common and can only be safely given to other RH positive types. So A plus, B plus, O plus, and AB plus. Okay, that is good to know. But still, what I did is a good thing. So yeah, I'm yeah. So that's what I did today. I sort of confused the staff working at the blood donation thing because I said when the needle goes in my arm during the actual blood donation, it gets really itchy. And tonight it was particularly itchy. And the lady that I said that to just looked at me confused and went, "We don't have that on a regular basis." I'm like, yeah, it was like I was genuinely itchy. And you're like, "Are you sure it wasn't from the cleaner?" And I'm like, well, it could be, but like obviously you do that first and then didn't feel anything until a needle came in. And then like two other people came over, one of which was a nurse, and the nurse was just like, don't know. So, so yeah, basically the option is still give blood, but if it gets any worse, you need to let us know and go see your doctor about it. So yeah. But I had basically a 10-minute extra conversation with him about why that was a bit weird. So anyway, right. Let's get our Romeo Is A DeadMan on. I'm not sure that phrase works, but we shall see. Right. Apparently, it is best played with a controller. So we are playing it with a controller. I will need when it launches. Come on, game. You can do it. Apparently, Steam is installing a Microsoft VC redistributable script. Why couldn't it done this when I actually installed the game? I'll never know. It is very annoying when stuff does this. Oh yeah, we're not. We've installed it. We're like, you haven't though, because when I click to run it, you install something else. That is not it being installed, is it? Rant over. I don't know if this is doing anything. It seems to be doing something. Yeah, there we go. This game has built-in support for your DualSense screen by enable Steam Input for PlayStation. Steam Input translate the device country of you may not see glyphs that match your device. Okay. How do I sort that? Controller. DualSense right. I don't know what's happening there. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Romeo Is A DeadMan. Okay. There we go. Adjust the screen so the logo is barely visible. Okay. This game supports auto saving. Alright. See what I mean? Even this is a bit weird.
That man. I'm not the man. That man.
Alright. Jesus, that's a menu.
That man.
Bonus, resolution.
That man. That man. That man. 突き刺された右の目。痛みよりも快楽を感じるお前はソルジャー。鷹は奪い取る。鳩はえぐり込む。
Facing
抗生物質が踊り明かすヘル。自然に発達筋肉増強。物理的脅威。振り上げるロングソード。氷のように。肉片が散らばる荒晴れた荒野。
There's a fish.
都会の空は夕日で赤く染まった。
It's just this is the weirdest. I'm only at the start menu and it's already the weirdest game ever. And I seem to remember for the trailer for this, the graphics were better. So I don't know if I've done something wrong or that this is a stylistic choice. I suspect it's a stylistic choice. Because Suda51 is very much sometimes style of substance. If you ever played Killer 7 on the GameCube, I think it came out on the PlayStation 2 as well. That is a Suda51 game. That is fucking mad, but great. Pretty sure that that's a Suda51 game. I haven't played a lot of Suda51 games. I've played a couple of them. But I imagine this one is going to stick with me, not necessarily in a good way. It's just going to be like, the fuck did I just play? So, the summer of 2019. Singularity appears in the town of Deadford, Pennsylvania, causing the whole world to vanish in an instant. The shattered world became known as the Fragment Universe, and its restoration became the sole mission of a certain organization. The FBI's Space-Time Police. I'm not sure the FBI are the right organization for that. Today they continue to wander through space.
The 40th parallel north. Summers are cool, and winters are extremely cold. It's known for its tomatoes. The dead tomato variety is famous. Oh, there's some legend that says a UFO crashed here a long time ago. So it's something of a tourist attraction for occultists. I'm kinda into that stuff too. The name of this boring town is Deadford. It's a small town in Pennsylvania.
This is
right
very cool imagery. It's like model railway type stuff.
Tomato and UFO town.
Tomato and UFO town. What are you talking about?
Every day is the same. Swimming in the lake in summer, skiing down the mountains in winter. I used to think that was just fine, and I was satisfied. I wanted it to last forever. But tonight, I'm leaving this town. People usually leave town for one of three reasons: escape from despair, longing for hope, nihility. None of these three reasons apply to me. I'm just floating along. Just going with the flow.
Just going with the flow. But... Nightmare.
Life is a nightmare that prevents one from sleeping.
I always have the same nightmare. Hey, Sheriff.
That's not an incorrect statement, is it?
Want to hear it?
More of the same old occult bullshit, right?
Yeah, but this is seriously messed up.
I have no control on
It's
that.
about the current president.
Oh, well that sounds interesting.
Actually, the current president is controlled by a 5th generation AI, implanted by the Space-Time King.
The Space-Time King? What the hell is that?
He has an AI chip in his brain. All his executive orders are decided by the AI.
Wait a second.
That would explain why Trump is such an idiot.
Let's pull over. This is car number 4, car number 4.
I'll go check it out.
I'm on Cassini Drive. We got someone down the road. We're checking it out.
Hey, can you hear me? What happened?
Yep.
The fuck are you?
I think we found like some enemies.
We were too late.
I have no idea what's happening.
Grandpa,
We were too.
Okay, you're still alive.
am I gonna die?
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The
Oh, this isn't.
life
I know
support
this bit
system.
isn't gonna be
10,
good.
5 seconds left. Don't move, okay?
Ah, right inside. I still have no control.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man! From now on, you're dead man.
Grandpa, this is amazing. I can feel it flowing through me.
I'll explain later. Follow that creature. This whole town is in trouble. Use this. You're really gonna feel it now.
And that's a pretty cool sword. That's a cosplay's. This outfit is like a cosplay.
Warning. Warning.
Hey!
Okay, fight using only your instruments. I'll dig deep down. Light attack. Okay. Cool. Jump, sprint. That was 9. Ah, god damn it. I think I might be dead.
I get eaten by a white devil. Then I wake up.
Oh, that's a fight you're
nightmare
not
is
supposed
part
to
of me.
win. That was too easy to, like, be a fight I'm not supposed to win. That was weird. Anyway, I'm going to be saying that was weird a lot during this game. That sword was very cool, though. With the spinning razor blade in the hilt. That was very cool.
Previously on Romeo Is A DeadMan. Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now.
I will.
Romeo Stargazer, a sheriff's deputy living in a quiet little town, is the hero of our story. One evening he finds Juliet, a woman who has lost her memory, lying in the road. Despite her super dodgy name, it's love at first sight for Romeo. They meet up at a diner.
Despite
every
her
night
super
as their
dodgy
love
name.
grows. Eventually, Juliet persuades him to elope with her, and Romeo decides to leave town. Convenient words like fate sway him just a little too easily. What a simple-minded boy. Nothing good is going to come out of messing
What
with
a
a
way
woman you
to
found
distill
lying in the
Romeo
road.
and Juliet.
But then, on the day they were set to elope, it wasn't Juliet who showed up at Romeo's house, but a white devil. The white devil attacks Romeo, tearing him to pieces and leaving him to die. Using the hyper-technology of genius scientist / Romeo's grandfather, Professor Benjamin, Romeo's life is saved. That's right, he becomes a dead man who lives. Romeo was reborn as Deadman. However, while saving Romeo's life, Professor Benjamin loses his own. Let's just start the game from here.
Right. Enjoying moderately sweet gameplay. Made in Tuscany, this features a mellow, full-body flavour that blends with nuts, white chocolate. Enjoying mildly flavoured gameplay. The finest Greek pistachios are used to create a light, smooth flavour. Enjoy bittersweet, tantalisingly crunchy gameplay. The rich flavour of the slightly more bitter Indian cacao is simply irresistible. Right. So easy, medium, hard. We'll go with medium. You'll be served a nicely balanced chocolate. Is this okay? Yes. I mean, that is the most unique difficulty screen I have ever seen in a game. I will give this game that.
Is this another nightmare?
Romeo, stop hesitating. Take out the smaller ones and go after him.
I know. Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
Not just yet. I'm on your back.
What?
I'll explain later. Fight, Romeo! No hesitation!
Dead. Right, when we get the dead screen, it means they're all clear, apparently.
So anyways, what's going on? You can explain it to
There
me?
is going to be some cool cosplays of Romeo.
Previously on Romeo Is A DeadMan. Okay, so I'm the one doing the narration here. Romeo's grandfather, the genius scientist Benjamin Stargazer. My
We
body
got that,
itself
Ben.
may have been devoured, but no worries. I've managed to install myself as a sort of guardian data pack on Romeo's back. I am perfect for the role of navigator. And also, Romeo had his face chewed off by a white devil and had to have his life support system installed to stay alive. But this was all necessary to be able to fight. When Romeo destroyed that white devil, a really disturbed guy claiming to be from the FBI space-time police showed up. According to this Kimberly fellow, Juliet is a space-time drifter and has popped in and out of all sorts of different eras. Is she a singularity? A variant? A clone? Or a visitor from another Earth? The towns in which she appears get space-time locked and end up splitting up and disappearing. So Juliet has been put on the Space-Time Police's wanted list. Romeo is pretty upset about all this, but there's even more going on. Romeo, having been in close contact with Juliet, was assigned the role of Singularity Detector and has been nominated to become an FBI Space-Time Police cadet.
Well, that would explain the
But in order
FBI
to
on
travel
his
through space and time,
recruits.
you need a special space-time transfer device. That's where I, genius scientist Professor Benjamin Stargazer, come in. Romeo hopped onto this little space-time transfer bike I developed, flew through space and time, and was tasked with a commando mission to find Juliet.
Okay, so that's the setup for the game. Did you get all that? I didn't. Do we need the sidecar?
Ready, Grandpa. Hold on tight.
We encountered so many Juliets after that. A variant Juliet who'd fused with a Ferris wheel.
Right. Used
A
with the
giant
Ferris.
Juliet who turned into a witch.
And killed them
A
all, easy.
combat Juliet armed with insane demonic modifications.
That one looks pretty cool.
We've traversed space and time and won some intense battles. And now, we discover another new Juliet. Okay, Romeo, it's time to fight.
Romeo!
I mean, we've been playing this, what, for 7 minutes, and we have watched more than we have played.
There's always something infinitely mean about other people's tragedies.
And also gone,
Yeah.
that's weird. Love for a crude thing. Grandpa, this is taking how much longer? Am I going to have to wait? Sorry, I can say Julie's sent to bed. Ah, that sweet scent. I squashed an arrow out of this. An emerald floor vision, an energy source with countless uses. When defeating various enemies, including basic rotters, green crystals will appear. This is called emerald floor vision. When it absorbs them when touching them, they can be used for various upgrades and cultivation content. Bastards. Equipment, spares. Okay, so we'll get different weapons over the course of the game. Various upgrades, items, just a map. Right. I assume the thing with the division cone is us. Archive documents. Okay. Total playtime 4. Number of deaths, number of jumps 8. Number of dodges. Right. So we haven't actually died yet. That's a good start. A strong attack works well on rosters. A red square icon on a white background in the center left of the screen is the blood gauge. Attacking enemies at close range fills the blood gauge. When the blood gauge is full, you can activate Bloody Summer by pressing R1. When Bloody Summer is activated, Romeo's health will recover slightly. Strong attack works well on rotors. Bloody Summer can be combined with dodging and jumping, as well as combo attacks. It can also be activated with both ranged weapons and melee weapons. Rotters are just... No point in activate. We might as well keep Bloody Summer ready for now. Why don't we? Regenitizer. Go your lost health instantly. Regenitizes medicine restores a certain amount of Romeo's health. Price up while aiming to restore Romeo's health up to the number of regenitizers you're holding. By enhancing Romeo, you can increase the maximum number of regenitizers you can carry at once. Space-time timer. Replenishes regenitizers, health recovery capsules, and save your game here. Space-time pharmacy located at various points and helps Romeo in his missions. Excellent them to replenish your regenitizers, health recovery capsules up to the max limit, save your progress, and return to the space-time ship. However, after accessing, enemies that were in the surrounding area will respawn. Okay.
Yeah.
What's this? DeadMan. This is Kimberly. That's an investigations support facility. Make good use of it. Okay. This is still a weird game. Yes, let's save. I mean, the game plays really snappily though, to be fair. I've got 125 those green things. That is a weird way to do guns.
No hesitation.
Why would you, like, I'm okay with pressing one button to, like, pull your gun up and then the other to fire, but why would you press them both at the same time? Enemy weak spots. The difference is clear. Get used to them. Certain enemies have weak spots resembling shining blue arrows somewhere on the body. Shooting these weak spots with a ranged weapon will deal significant damage. That thing is literally called Tomato Head. Okay. What are you? Sentry. Crystallized emerald flowing used for upgrading weapons. Tesseracts, a wonderful object with instant access. The objects rotating at various places in the map are four-dimensional cubes called tesseracts. Press and hold X to access them and retrieve the items held inside. Deadman, this should be easy. Look, here they come. So the combat is a little bit Batman-y. I thought I might be able to do that somehow. The yogurt-based drink originally from India, the sourness and sweetness of mango perfectly balanced. Drink this to gain 1 blood charge. Conscious of the tomato head over there. I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, I've forgotten how to turn on Bloody Summer. That's how we do it. Alright. Lots of tesseracts. Crystallized and used for upgraded weapons. Okay. Gotta remember I gotta press everything. Yeah, it is automatically like changing my targeted enemies. Oh, well, at the very least a little bit. After replenishing your salt into your first attack with output. Equipment. Item. Okay. Alright, that's how we do it. Okay, I noticed the little L1. Yeah, there's a little L1 icon just above my little triangle thing, diamond shaped thing, in the bottom left, and I wonder what that was about. Now I know. Hot meat, wine and fillet are used for katsu. In many regions, eating is actually considered taboo. More importantly, it is dangerous to eat raw. Okay, so we want to do that then. If we don't turn around, we can't see all the enemies respawn there.
Awesome. Agent Romeo.
Is it very expensive?
Keep your wits about you!
Dead. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. Slowly but surely. Look, if with the berry keep moving on. We'll go. What is that thing? If this was a movie, it would only be a movie you could get out of Japan. Like, no Western person would create a movie this weird.
Broken down into parts, so find them all and assemble the key.
Wilco.
Next, find a Nirvana TV. I'm counting on you. Space-time police cadet Romeo. Or rather, special agent. No. Dead man.
Yeah, a Nirvana TV. This the edge of space. Looks like it weren't open right here. Alright, okay. Dead man. Access narrative for the first time. Wake me up, dead man. This is subspace or another dimension, possibly even the metaverse. It is both your beacon and your purgatory. Whether you allow yourself to be guided or imprisoned is up to you. It is the 9th revolution against the absurd. Travel to subspace? Yes. I don't know if this is a good thing. This could be like boss battle we're not prepared for. Huh? This is subspace? Based data from the surroundings seems to overlap with the real world. Seriously? This is a kind of joke. Okay. Juliet is pointing that way. There are stairs. I can't attack. Critical key gate parts acquired. Alright. Again, I don't really know what is happening here. Oops. Fruit of the solanaceous plant, native to the Andean Plateau in Korea. It's an important ingredient that serves as the base of the flavour and adds both sweetness and acidity. It's tomato. Don't think I didn't notice that. I mean, just from that, I'm going to get the feeling that everything that happens in this game is just in Romeo's head as he's dying. A plant of the PSC family, native to the Mediterranean coast, the leaves emit a unique fragrance said to have a strong odour. Rhizome of turmeric, which belongs to the ginger family, when powdered after drying, it becomes golden brown and gives us pleasant aroma. The flavour is somewhat bitter. An annual herb of the family, it grows wild in a wide variety of regions from the western part of the Middle East to the eastern part of India. The seeds feature a strong aroma and it builds from its spicy flavour. I think I got everything down here. Let's go up. Yeah, we can't grapple onto anything. Okay. Place to get key pallets. Wild. Nice. I genuinely don't know if collecting all these things on the floor is what you're supposed to. I don't know if they're giving us anything, because obviously we're in subspace, we're not in the quote-unquote real world. So. Key is now complete. Ooh. I think the key's complete, yeah. Looks like that TV appeared too. Mr. Box. Dead man. Listen closely, dead man. Poet once said all roads lead to Rome. The shadow for which the traveller yearns, is it justice or something more superior, or is it the traveller's own image? Even should he suffer failure later, who would blame him for that old wound? Out to real space. Yes. They've very much gone mistake. Is it weird? Yeah. Put it in. They've very much done that.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I like the fact as I was saying, I like the fact that going to your words quite quick.
Hey!
Now just open the gates. Man, this is really complicated. So I'm assuming every time we encounter one of them, we have to go find the keys.
This place just kind of screams out end of the line, huh?
Definitely.
Yes, it does.
The singularity counter's off the charts.
We need to stay alert.
We need to stay alert.
It's just about ready to eat. You have to get the flame just right. Otherwise, it'll get burnt. You need to calculate the proper height and watch out for the perfect timing.
That sure is a lot more to roasting marshmallows than you first
I'll
think.
eat that one.
It's gonna be bitter.
Better than being too sweet.
So, you're Romeo.
Yeah. You're Juliet, right?
How many people have you killed so far?
I haven't killed anyone. I just reverted them back.
Have you lost any sense of mercy?
Are you an enemy too? I can't drink.
That doesn't matter. It's rude not to accept it.
You actually an enemy?
Why don't you think so?
You don't give that kind of vibe.
I mean, she's just sat drinking wine on a log. Probably
Like
means she's the most evil person you'll ever encounter.
Isn't that kind of lame? Like some character going, "Now I shall kill you." You know what I mean, right?
But it's a lot easier for me to fight the kind of person who's clearly out for blood.
If you're gonna have trouble fighting me, then I probably already won. Also, rather than someone you know nothing about, doesn't it just feel better to kill someone who piques your interest instead?
So I guess we're gonna do this after all. That's a shame. I had a feeling we'd get along.
But that's not how you really feel, is it? You still have that bloodlust, don't you?
I guess ending this peacefully is out of the question, huh?
This is the New World Order. The world will be
In the
renewed and
world.
purified. As someone who's come to destroy the world, war just feels a bit more appropriate than peace.
War is a terrible thing.
It's just
It
an
is
everyday
that.
thing in this country, isn't it? Are you any different? This is my territory. I've got way more of an advantage. Do you really think you can win?
We'll just have to see what happens.
That's a good attitude. Give me a second.
Okay.
Why would you say
Lovely
okay to
sound.
that?
It's an annoying sound.
Okay. Let's get started.
Well, that was particularly weird. Right, do we have to fight that thing? I assume that that's the boss, yeah.
It's so huge!
So, this is Juliet too, right?
Don't think of it like that. It's just some sort of mutant.
In that case, it's going down.
Take its ass out.
Take its ass
This
out.
monster. I don't care how big you are. You're going down. Good answer. That gets me going.
That is not correct round. Correct phrase to use is the word I'm God, I hope not.
It's working!
Sprayed something on her ass. Damn you. gun. Oh. Music is quite good, to be fair. There we go. Any other weak spots? Nope. Oh, missed. Keep thinking I have a double jump. I do not. Justice. Defeated the Embers chapter boss. Drop kicked into oblivion.
That Juliet. I almost fell in love.
You're a sucker for pretty girls. It's in your blood?
Hey, Grandpa? So this monster's also Juliet. What the hell is going on?
This is probably some kind of fake.
So it transformed?
Or it could be a failed clone. We'll look into it back on the ship.
This is Kimberly. Singularity disappearance confirmed. Begin recovery operations.
Wilco.
Wilco. I'm going to end up saying Wilco a lot. Learn double dodge. By pressing twice in a row, Romeo will tumble to the ground, executing a rolling dodge. Romeo's basic ability. Pins are items obtained during Romeo's investigation. Provide special effects and additional actions and are automatically equipped after being obtained. Oops. Now. Star Omega 466164. A mysterious, brightly glowing substance left behind by every days like Monday resonates at standard frequency. Hello, humans and sentient beings. Hi, Ken. How you doing, bud?
Special agent, board the ship immediately. We're taking off as soon as the dead drive is ready.
This is the weirdest game I've played in some time. That is a pretty cool ship. How's your Monday treating you? I can't work out if this is like a pretty game or not. It's just everything about it. It's just like if all the audio was like a bit louder, which might be my headset to be fair, but like a bit more bombastic, the whole thing would just be an assault on the senses. Good, I'm glad. I'm gonna. Is this the opening titles? We've been playing this for 40 minutes. Clear Bennett. This... Judd Nelson? Wow, Judd Nelson. That's a name you don't hear a lot. Written by Suda51. Suda51 is a crazy person. Yeah, Judd Nelson is one of the main characters in my favourite movie of all time. Which is very sad because it's the animated Transformers movie from 1986. But he's the voice of Hot Rod. So... yeah, he was always, have you ever seen The Breakfast Club? He was also in The Breakfast Club. He was like the rebel guy. I like the song. Rated by Suda51. And you can tell. This game is nuts. Like all, like the one thing I do like, I'll say about the graphics, I can't work out if it's pretty or not, but there's so many different like types of animation that they've done. It's just crazy.
There's only one thing worse than injustice. And that is justice without her sword in her hand.
FBI with a spaceship. That's a terrifying thought. I assume the ship is where you go to upgrade your abilities and stuff, but I could be wrong. What the hell? Head to the briefing room.
Got a second?
Thanks for coming, Romeo. I mean, Deadman. There's a meeting waiting to join. It's still setting up. In the meantime, take a tour around the ship. If there's a door you can't open, they're probably busy. Try checking again later. Can't go down there. Go in here. Welcome, this is the training room. You can power yourself up, develop new weapons, and create a new sentry here too. What's a sentry, you ask? How about taking a look around and reading these tutorials? Besides, I've set it up so you can't leave this room until you check each machine at least once. Alright, training room. Enhance various skills to make your work. In training room, you can enhance Romeo himself, unlock new weapons, upgrade weapon abilities, and generate the material sentry required to do so. Okay. Dead gear cannonball. Enhance Romeo himself. An arcade style video game which should consume emerald flow vision to run nano machines through Romeo's body, enhancing Romeo himself. When nano machines touch various icons appearing on the body map stage, Romeo's abilities correspond to those icons enhanced upon clearing the stage. Okay. Sentry forge. Generate items that are needed for weapon upgrades. Using the sentry forge, emerald flow vision can be extracted from space debris found during investigations and converted in highly concentrated crystallized form known as sentry. Sentry is used to upgrade weapons. There are two types of sentry: normal sentry and red sentry. Red sentry is required for higher level upgrades. Okay. Upgrade weapons to make battle a breeze. Depending on the amount of sentry collected, weapons can be upgraded using the Deadbolt Enhancer found in the training room. Each weapon has its own level and has its level increases, the amount of sentry needed to upgrade increases, requiring high-grade red sentry. Each item has 5 levels from level 1 to level 5. Okay. Deadball Unlocker. Try unlocking new weapons. Depending on the amount of emerald flowers you collected, weapons can be unlocked using the Deadball Unlocker found in the training room. Use L1 to swap between melee weapons and ranged weapons, and down to select weapon type. By holding X, emerald flow visions automatically consumed and new weapons can be unlocked. Being all yoked and powerful, I don't mean just the physical sense, man. I'm talking about being both mentally, totally yoked out psychologically. A real macho man. We love muscle in the FBI. Alright. Basic melee attack power up, HP up, regenerates a carry limit up. Okay. 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 Spears melee weapon, cool chainsaw-like teeth. Let's try this one. Spears unlocked. Star Destroyer. This is one big ass sword. It sort of crushes rather than slashes with a powerful blow, making use of weight of the blade. It's really powerful, but it takes a bit longer to get your bearings after unleashing attack. The steel fists look huge, but they're actually super agile and can smack enemies quickly. On the other hand, their attack range is shorter than other melee weapons. How useful they are depends on how you use them, I guess. Okay. Discovery. There's an energy gun that spits out mass plasma like actual bullets. Whatever plasma inside it has the most standard level power and reload of any of your ranged weapons. This shotgun can unleash attacks on a wide spread area or launch. Each individual shot. Its power is relatively weak. When fired at close range, its power increases significantly. Right, so I can't actually unlock anything. Upgrade successful. Alright, so can't do anything else. Romeo is just too cool. Thank you. Romeo, where have you been? Luna's been no help and your grandpa's run off somewhere. Sorry, Mom, I've been pretty busy.
Romeo.
This is Mom? Why does this game keep every time you think this is as weird as it can get, it actually gets weirder? Have you been eating properly? Want me to make you some curry? Sure, I love katsu curry. Is that friend Katsu okay? Let's see what we've got on hand. And curry is important because it's edible. Potato, cumin, nutmeg. I'm tired of pork meat.
Hey, Romeo.
You know how it's done? Making your buff item. Katsu curry is a buff item that can be carried and used during battle, providing various effects. Each curry has its own recipe, can be made using 5 or 6 ingredients obtained from places such as Fragment Universe, Tesseract, or the Space-Time Ship Storage Room. Katsu frying minigame is essential for making curry. Once you've immersed the katsu in oil by holding R2, press X at the right temperature to lift the katsu out of the oil. The results of the katsu frying minigame decide the rank for the katsu. Depending on the rank, the duration of the buff effect when using katsu curry as an item will change. However, you cannot use another katsu curry while the effects of the current one are still active.
Romeo.
Answer that. Okay. That one. It's me. I'll get rid ASAP. Rank B. That doesn't feel that good. We still have leftovers of the same curry. Okay. First thing, an orthodox katsu curry has been passed down through the cycle. When used, the amount of emerald flow vision acquired increases by 30% for 20 seconds.
Hey, Romeo.
Get hungry, I can always make you some curry. Come back anytime. Okay, I will... Can go down there. Right there. No, I can't go in here. Oh, this is my room, that's why. Have a kip. Do enjoy homemade katsu. Yeah, it is very nice. I'm not sure where you're from. Again, we in the UK we have a chain called Wagamama's. They do a very nice katsu curry as well. Do quite enjoy it from there. And the garden. Romeo, huh? What are you doing here? I knew you and Mom had been staying here in the ship since the house is spared, but... And you're in. Alright, cool. Sorry. Yeah, you've been zipping around all over the place, so you probably didn't know, but I'm all settled in here now. Isn't this amazing? You can do farming inside the spaceship. And what we're farming? Rotters. We call them bastards here, though. Come here and give it a try. This is the instructions right here. How about giving it a try yourself, Romeo? Faster if you just do it yourself. Man, a rock crawling up out of here will be super scary. Come on, give your cute little sister a bit of help, okay? Cultivate some helpful buddies. In the garden field inside the space-time ship, you can cultivate various types of rotters known as bastards with abilities that help out Romeo in battle. Bastards can be harvested by planting bastard seeds obtained in the field in the garden. However, in order to plant a bastard seed, you must first have Luna appraise it. There are 3 ranks of bastard seeds: common, rare, and epic. The rarity and strength of the bastard harvested varies depending on its rank. So then, try farming one with this seed. Bastard seed. Plant these in the garden and grow them to harvest bastards. This tastes sweet when licked. Well, almost got all the seeds you picked up. You got to identify them first. This one's already been examined, but make sure to show me all the ones you get in the future. And don't forget, if you've got the emerald flow vision for it, you can shorten the time it takes for bastards to fully ripen. Do you have any? Give you just enough to try it out. Okay, let's get farming. Fuck me. Harvest them now, or let them grow even stronger. Harvesting is possible immediately after planting a bastard seed, but waiting for them to grow will change the bastard's ability values at harvest time. At this point, you can access the field and give emerald flow vision to a bastard before harvesting to shorten the remaining growth time. Okay, let's get farming. Plant Sentry Cannon. Fires a continuous barrage at enemies from the location where it spawns. Charges toward the enemies and triggers an explosion centered on itself. Enemies caught in a blast take damage and are blown back. We will go with the Sentry Cannon. Did it grow well? Next time, try hitting and accelerate to speed up the process. Cost consumed 6. Do you want to accelerate development? Yes. Yeah, you did it. Keep it up. Right. Go, plant, bow. Harvest. Sentry Cannon. Cooldown time of 6, attack power 6, range 6. Mistakes right and left often, Deborah. Why is that a thing you need to do? Why did you need to name the zombie and give it, like, some sort of quirk? Bicycle version 3. Habit slots and implement good use. To use habits bastards, you need to equip them to a dedicated slot. Selecting the bastard you want to use from the bastards tab in the play menu. Depending on your dead gear upgrades, you will have up to 4 available options. Either choose which slot to equip them to and confirm your selection with X. If you have more seeds or bastards than you can hold, talk to Luna to discard seeds or say goodbye to bastards. Talk to Luna and Gan and select upgrade to spend every month flow vision and expand your cultivation area. You can cultivate up to 8 plots at once. If there's the area on battle called bastards, you can check them out there specifically in time from the player menu. To get some more seeds, you know where to find them. Romeo, I mean Deadman. This is Kimberly. The tour's just finished, right? It's time for the meeting. Come to the briefing room. Right, got any door vision to accelerate that process? Bastards. Okay, I'm interested to use the bastard thing in an actual fight, just to figure out how it works.
Understood.
Everyone's here. Let's begin our strategy meeting. Special Agent Romeo, maybe you prefer Deadman now? Now we need to explain our mission and the surrounding circumstances. This is a good opportunity for you veterans too, a chance to take a fresh look at just who and what we are. Romeo, I mean Deadman, your grandfather is apparently a genius scientist of the highest sort. He is? You know what's up, Cranberry. But due to the missteps of said genius, the universe has been thrown into chaos and space-time has become physically fractured. Well, that's not good, is it?
Great Scott!
Great Scott! I mean, these things happen. Do they though? Do they really? The correction of these disturbances in space-time and the capture and elimination of criminals running rampant through space-time. Space-time futures, per se, is our mission as space-time police. So I'm an apprentice or special agent then, right?
I see.
Yes, depending on your results, we may consider formal recruitment. There are many space-time fugitives out there, but we currently have our eye on Juliet. I suspect with whom you have a deep relationship. Agent Blue Mountain, details, please. Sorting through the activities of the space-time fugitives and connecting time and space shows that all have some form of connection to Juliet. We must consider the possibility that she acts as some kind of trigger. It's possible that somewhere out there is a hideout where these space-time fugitives gather. Gather information on, seek out and arrest these violent criminals, and usually we dispose of them on the spot. Will the same go for Juliet? If she really is evil, yes. I want you, as the person closest to her, to confirm what's true and what is not. I see.
Romeo.
Allow me to introduce the space-time police members who will be assisting you in this investigation. You know Agent Blue Mountain. He's the one who just provided info on Juliet. My job is data management and assisting Deputy Director Kimberly. Agent Red Brown here is in charge of ship operations and machinery maintenance. There's a cat. Don't fuck this up. Nice and simple. Like, I'm a cat. Ignore that. Don't fuck it up. Grandpa. She's a cat. I mean, these things happen. Agent West Pink handles medical and healthcare for our agents. Nice to meet you. Agent Silver Socks is in charge of reconnaissance training new agents. Please just try not to hold us back. Next on the monitor is Agent Shiroyabu.
Deadman.
Hey there, I manage equipment and supplies. I also have Agent Green River. What's up? And you're in charge of... could be anything, right? And inside that frame is Agent the Black. For him, we agents interest each other with our lives. We'll be counting on you. I give it my best. And finally myself, Kimberly, I'm Deputy Director of the Space-Time Police, as well as Captain of Space-Time Ship Last Night. I oversee operational planning and other practical matters. Deputy Director. So there's a Director too. Director, you'll have the pleasure someday. Anyway, let's wrap up the introductions. You get to know everyone as you work together.
Romeo.
That's all for now. And Romeo, I mean Deadman, stay here for a second. Okay, now that we're all here, Romeo, I mean Deadman, you did some fine work out there. Thanks, but I'm still a little torn off about it. I didn't find Juliet I was looking for again. It's tough work, but if we have any chance at repairing the world, we're going to need your power, Deadman. I know. I just want to see Juliet again.
Understood.
Okay, let's move on to your next mission. I'll send you the relevant data. Don't move, this will take a second. Do we really need all that wires for this? The data can be sent wirelessly straight to the dead gear, right? What's with all the wires?
I
then?
see.
I don't trust anything that's not wired, see? I'm a little old-fashioned like that. It's like doing tech support for your granddad. I guess I get where you're coming from. I like listening to my music on vinyl too. Yeah, you get it. But there's still 3 more to go, huh? It's best time for you this. They're a real heinous bunch, even more than Juliet. Juliet, that makes 4 then. Now that's the craziest one so far. Good work today. Rest up in your personal quarters. Thanks a lot.
Deadman.
Ah, Deadman. Before you head back, I have something I'd like to ask of you, if that's okay. Nah, I'm good. Too sleepy. I'm not asking. I've got to measure the paradox response values of our space-time measuring instruments, so I'm not able to leave my post. What do you need? See, there's still some agents who haven't signed the weekly report. Who? Everyone. What? Seriously? I want you to gather signatures from every agent. When you finish, come see me again. That will be all. Rules? Space-time weekly report unsigned. Requires signature from the agent. Go talk to them and get their signatures. Learn death conversion. Press and hold or repeatedly press, depending on the type of weapon. Triangle on the 3rd step for strong attack to activate this. Double dodge. Planet Venus, god of love, beauty and sex, from whom the planet Venus derives its name. She is identified with Aphrodite in Greek mythology. The pin represents a passage from Hesiod's Theogony, which describes the birth of Aphrodite. Pin of Mercury, a Persian god of merchants, craftsmen and thieves, from whom the planet Mercury derives its name. He's identified with Hermes in Greek mythology. The pin represents Caduceus, the staff held by Hermes. Okay, so we're gonna get what, 2, 4, 6, 7 pins. Alright. What is wrong with Special Agent Romeo? The signature? Yes, my apologies. The older one gets, the more things they tend to forget. Of course, there are things that are never forgotten, seared into one's brain, forever remembered for better or worse. Even if my eyesight remains the same, I can see things now that I could never see in my youth. Hey man, this is kind of urgent, so I'll hear your full story later. Apologies. Signature, yes, here, take this. The older one gets, the more they want to pass on to the youth, but there's nothing more than the selfishness of the elderly. In my hometown, there is a saying, old foxes spring no traps. Thanks a lot. I've got some more people to see soon. Of course. I remember quite well how long old people could go on when I was young. Before you know it, I'm just prattling on. I'll try my best not to.
Thanks.
Sorry, I'll hear you out another time. What? A signature? What? Oh, the report. We did that kind of thing. Just kidding. I'm just being a little silly. This kind of work sucks, huh? Give me a sec. Hey! Damn it! Nightmare Sonic Blast. Don't go right in your room. Big Bang, settle down. These damn kids. Okay, here you go. What? I'm busy. Okay. Wasn't all the agents. You've got a good nose, haven't you? This place is chock full of crazy shit, man. If you really need something, I can set some aside for you without the higher ups finding out, you know? If you hand me some emerald flowers in and I'll cut the books, no sweat. I need your signature. Weekly report? Sure, I'll write it. Give me a sec. Thanks. By the way, you into occult stuff? Yeah. I've been to Roswell, you know. Oh, seriously? Did you see any men in black? I mean, way to a farm where a UFO was said to have crashed. Which is flatlands as far as the eye can see. All I could really say was, cool. I mean, no way. Yeah, way. So I went back to town and wandered around before I knew it. I found a crazy souvenir. What'd you get? Back scratches they sawed had Roswell the center of the universe burned into. Anyway, here's the signature. Sorry for taking so long. Thanks, don't worry about it. The beginning of an uncertain world. I'm going to do a lot of talking with this game. The first page of the memo I'm leaving for you will begin with that unprecedented metaphysical event at 1:15 p.m. on July 4th, 2019. A silent, invisible shock occurred in Deadford and spread across the entire globe. Immediately afterwards, both the world and time itself were torn apart. The explanation of a singularity collision occurring upon the first attempt at time travel in human history is inaccurate. We're closer to the truth, and a better way to explain the event, that the collapse of space-time was caused by the simultaneous appearance of multiple singularities that should not exist in the same space-time. Something that should not exist suddenly appeared. As a result, most of the world collapsed into another dimension. This included the present, past, and future of the space-time continuum. It's like both the end of an irreplaceable world and the beginning of an uncertain world hovering on a vague boundary line. Okay. Yes. I'm here to get the real report signed. From me? From you. Fine. Here you are. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Who we got? Hey, welcome to the medical ward. You overheating that account of yours? You need to say, John. Right, the weekly report. You're a hard-working boy, aren't you? That kind of hard work pays off around here. Keep it up. It's not going unnoticed, I promise. Anyway, here we go. Right, one more. Deputy Director Kimberly. What's the matter? You're not going to take it, right? We might want to get the signature for a weekly report or something. Alright, sorry about that. It was a little odd, so you might have some trouble here and there. Yes, they've got me doing the grunt work. Agent Red Brown, Deadman needs your signature in a weekly report, otherwise he'll get in trouble. Sounds like his problem. Go on, play nice. I've got more important things to do. Here, take it and go. So, I'm always around, but try not to get in my way. I won't. That's the kind of thing I've heard you say in a while, Red. There's too much to be known about. Fully signed. Cool. Oh no, you've got better things to do than steal a ship right now. Alright, fine. Deadman, you've got everyone's signatures? Yeah, it was rough, but good work. Everyone's quite busy, so they always put it off. Yeah, it's nothing special about talking about my things. Yeah, I got Bear's drink originally from India, the soundness and sweet.
Agent Romeo.
Romeo, I mean Deadman. We've detected the next singularity. Prepare for takeoff. When you're ready, come to the bridge. I feel like we should go and just crash out for a moment. Even though we've already done this. Well, you definitely can't say the graphics are all the same in this, can you?
Deadman.
So you're here, Deadman. As soon as we've got the exact coordinates, you're off. Talk about a slave driver. Hey, Red Brown. Now, how are those coordinates looking? I told you, I'm on it. This is harder than it looks. It's a feisty one. Kind of hard to pin down. Hey, Deputy Director. Is Red Brown a human or a cat? I can hear you, you know. I'm a cat, if that matters. There are all sorts of members in the ranks. You'll be amazed what you'll find. So you're a cat. Look, you're getting in my way. If you don't buzz off, I'll bite. Oh, Gay got the coordinates. This is Christian Phantasm? Special Agent Wimber, gather all agents in the briefing room immediately. We'll go. Deadman, go with her. The target is Christian Phantasm in Sector Washisis in 1983. His space-time fugitive discovered in 1862. It appears he has emerged and settled around 1983 due to the dimensional disturbances caused by the Great Loss. An excellent chance to get rid of him. What kind of person is he? The evil kind. Using time travel, he set up criminal organizations in several time periods. He was a truly evil man. Just the organizations about which we're aware no more than 20. They were to human trafficking, organ trafficking, and much worse too. We managed to take out 15 of those organizations. We're currently searching for the rest. Opening the coordinates. Confirmed the singularity signal in area M34 of the Clover Great Eagle Nebula. We need a scan to detect it visually.
That's so.
As I thought, all hands take dead drive positions. I'm guessing that's the same as warp speed. Scan the singularity. It's a scan the fragment universe. Yes. Move panels left and right, move up and down. You are here. Dimensional seer. Okay. Steer the ship toward the singularity.
Agent Romeo.
Allow me to explain where possible and find your destination singularity. Use scan to generate a huge entity in those dimensional seas. Destroy it and enter the singularity that appears. There are things like food and space debris floating around the fragment. You need to be able to unlock. Right, well, how do we shoot it? That's what we do.
Registered.
It's like every time I have a question about how to play the game, it answers it almost immediately. But I have those questions like every 30 seconds. That's a hell of a gun.
Okay.
Well done, Deadman. Intermission standby. We'll go. Is there anything else you can tell me about our target? You learn everything you need to know through combat. This is the way of the space-time police. That's kind of simple. Hurry up and get ready. Your bike's waiting for you in the hangar. Get ready to enter 1983. We'll go. Go to the hangar. Nope. That's what my mum is. Bike hangar. Take off the singularity. Yes. I do like these kind of shots of the ship flying like over the top of you, or like the camera sort of going down the side of a real long ship. It was one of my favourite like sequences in the original Robotech show. The giant spaceships coming along and the camera just like flows down the side and you can see all the little details they put in.
Anytime.
Be sure to get this done.
My name is DeadMan. I'm off. Take off!
That's a cool bike. Doesn't need a sidecar, but it's a cool bike. Alrighty. Should be able to get some combat done for like the last 15 minutes of the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. 1983. I can't barely see half of them.
Yeah.
Summon bastards. L1 and triangle. Yeah, there's several electrical things. These things are actually hurt. Okay, let's power this thing up and we'll go search for everything else. I think we'll try and get him like that. What's this shiny thing? Appear, invade, and spread. The rotters that appear from the dimensional gap are beings which basically embody invasion from the other side. Many of them are bipedal humanoids because they mimic the form of humans. Appear in human form in order to adapt to the physical laws of this side. And that, or perhaps it's simply some kind of cruel joke. So what exactly is being imitated? What we know is that they have a simple, aggressive nature, combat capabilities, and control ability that can follow specific human instructions. They are probably something like machines that close to living organisms, or maybe living organisms that close to machines. They appear, invade, and spread without limit, but that may be another kind of imitation. Humans themselves have also appeared, invaded, and spread without limit throughout history. I mean, that is true, and we have done it. Teleport space-time. Popular last night. Some of the space-time pharmacies have a ship that will feature allows you to return to the space-time ship. Thanks to things like teleporting, you get instantly transported back to the past night. Once you access the transfer function at the space-time pharmacy, you'll be able to select the space-time ship pharmacy as your starting point as well as your initial position while re-entering the singularity from the space-time ship. Okay. That guy has a gun. What? Damn it! Stop shooting me, you stupid zombie. Defeated a total of 100 enemies. See, these bits of the games are not so weird. Of the game, sorry, are not so weird. Not so. What are we doing? They're just like the actual combat is pretty cool. Just shoot. Ooh, a purple one. What does that mean? Okay, let's go. Seems a little unfair that these enemies have guns. Exorcist sword, got Chen gun exorcist sword that breaks the mysterious seal that provides reality to the suspects. It disappears when used on the corresponding barrier. Your power was this sword, it's an exorcist sword that would probably destroy that wall. It was an invasive act for the speed of information. Right, but how do I destroy that? Okay, well, that... I can't actually, like, use that. That's enough. The dimensional seer and dimensional eyes are entities that cannot be classified as natural phenomena, living creatures, or artificial objects. The dimensional seer occasionally appears and seals the mouth of the dimensional dragon, the dragon gate, like a scab. The dimensional eyes pulsate in worm-like movements, continue to spit out rotters over and over. These are the gatekeepers that dwell in the gaps of the space-time barrier separating the two worlds, and they also resemble organs designed to spit out attackers. Dragons and eyes both mimic things from our world. Okay. Right, how do I get to that one? Dead. Three of these, come on. Miss me, boys. Just realized I don't actually have any healing items. Yeah. This will help. Enhance. Okay. Hubris. Right, so we can enhance halfway through a mission. That's good. Right, I've just realized the time. I actually need to go. Right.
Shutting down.
Yes, I want to quit the game. Romeo Is A DeadMan is a weird game. I have said that a lot, but it really, like, has truly exceeded my expectations in the weirdness front. It is quite good, though. I am enjoying my time playing it. See you later, Ken. It was a good choice. Thank you, guys. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. I'm not sure my voice can hold up to all the reading that I'm going to have to do. Yeah, we shall see. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow with some more Romeo Is A DeadMan. So, yes, do not forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And have a fantastic Tuesday. Sweet dreams. I'll catch you then. Good night.